Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today is part 3 and the final part of set number 21042. The Statue of Liberty is part of the architecture series. We've gotten through 3 bags completely. We started the 4th, but today we're going to hopefully, we are going to complete this today. So start off by just doing this number here. I think I've got this thing all turned around. Yes, I do. Okay. And hello, Greg, and hello, John. How you guys doing today? With another video. Yeah, actually, I was working on a video right before here. I was doing another one of those Speed Champions, so that'll be coming out tomorrow morning. Just got to edit the video. I've shot it. So anyway, did you guys work today? I worked today. Today was pretty decent overall. No complaints. And as my friend Rick used to say, it didn't matter if you complained, no one listened anyway. So, anyway. Not that I really feel that way, I don't. Hi Nick, how you doing? And Greg says, how are you doing today? Like I said, pretty much overall, it was a good day. Got a little bit of yard work done. Just kind of a normal kind of day. I went and picked up a prescription. It's an ongoing problem that I have, but whatever. At least there's medication for it, and I got insurance, so I'm not going to complain too loudly. And John says, how is everyone? Yes, worked training all day today. Oh, that's right. I think you said you were on a new account, right? So, and if you guys have not watched the last couple videos, they've been the new Speed Champions. I've done the Toyota Supra, I've done the McLaren, and I did the Ferrari today. So those are all going on Main Street in the city. So I so look forward to that. I'm really liking how the city's progressing, and can't wait for it to continue to progress. And I'm almost done sorting the Castle set. I think that's 31120. I did 105 of those, and I'm on the last bag right now. So definitely by the weekend. They'll be listed in my store. So if you need any parts from that particular set, please check out my store over the weekend, or maybe even a little before the weekend. But as soon as it's ready, I'm gonna throw it up there. Okay, so there's that. Hope you guys can see this. It's kind of this is a lot bigger of a camera angle than I normally do, but this is also a much taller set than what I usually use, so I kind of have to. Hello Jenny, how you doing? And if you guys would, please hit the like button. I always appreciate that. Okay, so with this over here, all right, we are almost done with bag number 4, and then we got bag 5, and we're done. And Nick says, I left the McLaren in Poland. Yeah, man, kind of rough it, because isn't I know I ship international, and the lowest international is like $15 US, and I think the McLaren only cost 20. So kind of thinking that's gonna cost you about the same as buying another one. Am I correct? But are you planning on going back to Poland anytime soon? Or is any of your family coming here? Maybe they can bring it with them. But yeah, it's a sweet one. I like it. Oh, I only moved it out of the way, John. It shouldn't be lopsided. I tried my hardest to make sure that it wasn't. But I did have to move my laptop yesterday. I took it with me. I was on the go yesterday almost all day. I didn't get home until like 5 in the evening. I was gone all day. So, yeah, I had to set up all my camera equipment again today. So I don't know what exactly we're building here yet, but part of the statue, obviously. Which, you know, actually, I don't know who's seen it, who hasn't seen it. But interesting side fact here is that in order to reach the crown of the Statue of Liberty, you can't take an elevator. You can take an elevator all the way up to a certain point, but if you want to get to the crown itself, it's 354 stairs. So, a bit too many for me. Alright, so yeah, just putting some of the plating on there. Yeah, you know, I don't know how old everyone is. I know a couple of the ages are here, but I think it was the late 80s is when they redid the Statue of Liberty because it had some problems. I mean, the thing's over 100 years old. But they redid it, and like they did a new copper finish on it and repaired the stairs. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of stairs. Yeah, it's more than I ever care to do, I'll tell you that. Alright, so we got that going on. But I have been working on the city today, and actually all this week. And what I was working on was Main Street, expanding it, getting it ready for the Parison restaurant, and also getting like the sidewalks and street lights and that kind of stuff in. Alright, so there we go so far. Yeah, they did it back in '86. Okay, thanks, John. I didn't remember the exact year, but I did remember that they redid it. Because I remember seeing the pictures with the massive scaffolding around it. All right. This part's probably not going to go so smoothly because I didn't have time to lay out these pieces. I did lay out the pieces to the other bags that we've been working on tonight, but not here. So anyway, and Greg says he can't wait for his X-Wing to come in tomorrow. Greg, I am happy for you. I am happy that you were able to find that at a decent price. Because honestly, it's not every day that you can get exactly what you want or need for a decent price. And like I said, the only reason I have mine, because I got lucky. I wasn't even looking for it, and it just was part of a second-hand store in a bucket of theirs of used parts. So, hey, I'll count myself as lucky and just appreciate the fact that I have it. Because I wanted it, I just, at the time that it came out, I didn't have the money to buy it. So when I went to the second-hand store and it was in a bucket with other sets for $45, you can't beat that, you know. Oh, and John says he think I did a school report on it once. Yeah. I see. I had a paper route growing up back when kids had paper routes. Kids can't get paper routes anymore like they used to. But I used to have a paper route, and so I used to see the news, and they give you a free copy of the paper every day for having a paper route. And so I had a paper route since I was 9 to the age of about 15 or 16, and so. I was able to read the news every day for free, and I did. And that was back when the media actually told what was going on. Sorry, I don't mean to get political there. And so, yeah, I read all about the Statue of Liberty being redone and the update pictures and stuff in the newspaper. Of course, back then you didn't always get color pictures either. I mean, newspaper did do color pictures, but where they, like on the front page of every section. But if you got deeper into the paper, a lot of times they didn't. All right, it's a little treasure hunt here, trying to find all these pieces. And Rue is laying across my belly while I watch Jeff and chat. And Jenny says, good for Ruby calm. And Greg says, next is the tumbler. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the tumbler as well, Greg. I want to get the Winter Village thing that just came out, but I don't think I'm going to. Only because at this time there are so many new sets coming out that I want that I have to pick and choose. And just want to make sure that I can get the other ones that I want, like the Ultimate Collector Series AT-AT, and also the Ford truck that's coming out here on the 1st. So I think I'm going to just hold off on getting that. And because it's brand new, the Winter Village, I don't think it's going to be out of style for at least a year or two. So hopefully I'll be able to pick it up before it does go out of style. Okay, so then we got the little foot back here. I didn't realize her leg was at an angle. Apparently it is. John says she wanted to play. I gave her the Zoomies. Jennifer, I can't wait for the MRI to get done. I'm concerned about laying on my hard table on my back. Well, John, a couple of years ago I had some severe back problems, and I had to get a MRI by laying on the table. And it actually wasn't too bad. It wasn't until like the last few minutes of the MRI that my back started bothering me, and it didn't bother me all that much. So I'm hoping you can have a similar experience. Alright, so I don't know what this is, an arm maybe, part of the arm, shoulder. And that set must have cost a pretty penny. Which set, Nick? I'm sorry. I'm lost now. And John, if they have the tumbler, they need a decanter. And how many Statue of Liberty you have? This is the only one that I have. They came out with a blockhead one, and they came out with this really large one back in the day. And that was, I think I was a kid then, and I did not have the money for it. Greg was nice enough to send me some pictures of it, the older version of it, and it's a really cool set. Don't get me wrong. It's just, well, if you don't got the money, you ain't got the money, and that's definitely the category I'm finding myself in. So, And that's not to complain either. Oh, the set that I'm building. Yeah, it was. I think it was supposed to be 130. But one of the reasons I bought it is that here lately, Target's been having some of these architectural sets on sale, and because of that, this one I think was $100. So it was like $20 off, $30 off. So it's about the only reason I could get it. And I always enjoy when I can do that because, you know, I want my money to go a little further. You know, not because I need to eat, just because I need more Lego. I mean, heck, I'll skip a meal for a Lego. Although you can tell I don't skip many. So, anyway. Just a joke. And yes, I don't care. I'll poke fun at myself. Okay, so we got like a side going here. And John said, or Greg, I've been listening to CCP music. It has power. The brand, I'm not a commie, but I'm not a commie. Oh boy. Are you going to get the Titanic set? I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, there's so many good sets coming out here at the end of the year. Because the Titanic doesn't have an interior, I'm leaning towards no. But that could change, you know? Even though I don't play the lottery, I might hit the lottery. Okay, that's a joke because if you know, if you've ever been to Virginia, they say you can't win unless you play. So, and I'm saying I'm going to win the lottery and I don't even play. Yes, I realize all my jokes are not funny. Alright, so we added a little plate back here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and keep going. Just out of curiosity here, what would you guys say your favorite comedy movie is? Those who know me already know what mine is, but I will reveal it here. I'm just curious. You know, just a general poll here. Like, what is your all's favorite comedy movie? Iceberg straight ahead. I would do the Titanic. Well, maybe I should build mine breaking apart after it hit, and then have a thing made out of clear pieces being the iceberg. And I would say, is that too soon? But nah, the Titanic happened over 100 years ago. I'm sure we can joke about it now. And John says the new helmets rumored is Mando's Luke Red 5 and AT-AT driver. I think that'd be cool, man. Now, I do like the AT-AT a lot. And so I would love to see a bigger version, more detailed of it. And Nick says, well, that joke right there is funny. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate that. And John says, my mom and I started decorating my place comedy. Are you saying that you build a Titanic and you can't see the interior? Oh, there is no interior to it. Like, it didn't come with an interior. It's just, so there's not much to do with it. And that's kind of my problem with it, is that it's going to be, I think I heard 800, or no, 650 is what I heard. And there's going to be no interior at all. Which I kind of understand, because it's not built to the minifigure scale. It just can't be with that being that small. But I kind of wish it did have it, though. At least part of an interior. At least the grand staircase, right? So yeah, I don't know. We'll see, though. Like I said, you know, if my money, if it's available, my money's available, I'll get it. Certainly, I said I'd like to have overall, and like I said, I could do something, you know, different with it, like have it hit an iceberg and have it ripped in half. I don't know what we're building here, but it is very long. I like it when progress is being made. These pieces are so small on most of this, they're hard to see sometimes. All right, but okay, so we added a piece of the front here. And yeah, like I was saying, you know, if things change for me and I'm able to get that pole barn and a different house, then I do still plan on. I want to do a Statue of Liberty that's close to minifigure scale. I don't know if I'll be able to do the whole distance, because that's a tall order there. But if I can, I'd like to get close to it and put it in my city in the harbor, and make the harbor a little bit bigger. I think that would just be really cool. But, you know, only time will tell. I can tell you this much: if housing prices keep going up here as fast as they have been, you can count me out altogether on that idea. It's been, housing prices have been just atrocious here. Put another piece up here. Yeah, John, no interior. And Greg says, my favorite comedy is Team America, World Police. And John says, I like the Police Academy comedies. Yeah, Police Academies are pretty good. I actually own those. And while I was putting away the Avengers, I watched most of them, just for something to do while I was doing that. My favorite all-time comedy is the movie Airplane. Um, I know the humor is off in that movie, and I know it says a lot about my personality, the fact that I like it so much, but it's just one of those movies where you literally have to watch it many times before you end up catching all the jokes in there. There's so many hidden jokes in there. And that's part of the appeal of it. I do like it quite a bit. So, and it was my family I grew up in. They all liked Airplane, so we watched it so many times in our house. And that was back before they had streaming movies. You either you had the VCR, VHS tape of it, or you didn't. And John says, I like Cool Runnings. I did too. Are you feeling Olympic today? And I like, Coach, this helmet doesn't fit. Thanks, Coach. And I thought John Candy did a pretty good performance in that movie, Cool Runnings. Joe Dirt, Greg, I love Joe Dirt. I'll tell you what. That's not what I heard. Anyway, no, I love Joe Dirt. That was just a comic, man. Just all the way through and through. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some parts were so stupid they were funny, but that's okay. Not all of it that was that way, though. I hated the fact, though, that even though it was a comedy, I hated the fact that he did not understand that girl, Brandy, liked him. I just didn't like that part. Alright, so there's the front of the statue. Yeah, and Fletch Lives, oh my goodness. If I did not know the movie Airplane, Fletch Lives, and Fletch would be my other favorite comedies, because Fletch is so hilarious, man. I freaking love that movie. Love it. I love all his different identities he takes on. I love how he pretends like he knows what he's talking about, and people believe him just because he's so stupidly confident. Not that he doesn't know what he's talking about, but just because he acts like he does, people believe him. And that's got to be like the best part of it. Like, over and over he does that. I also like the TV evangelist part in Fletch Lives. How it's that guy who was the drill sergeant in what was that? Full Metal Jacket. Coach, I can't take this helmet off. Yeah. John, my top 2 movies that make me laugh are My Cousin Vinny and Cool Run. Yeah, My Cousin Vinny was pretty good. A lot better than Weekend at Bernie's, let me tell you. But anyway, no, My Cousin Vinny was good. That's an old one, man. That's been out for, yikes, I can't remember when that one came out. It's been so long. Wasn't that a late 80s movie, early 90s? And Rue is about to fall off my chair. And Greg says, and RV. What's RV? What's that stand for? And I also love for a TV comedy series, Hogan's Heroes. Yeah, Hogan's Heroes was actually pretty good. That was based on World War II. All right. Oh. Sorry guys, don't mean to yawn, but it's getting to me. I would turn this around so y'all can see it, but I need to be able to see what I'm doing here. I was in college. It was still watchable. Yeah. You have a real life cousin, Vinny. That's hilarious, man. You all tease him at all for having the name Cousin Vinny? I know I would. I have a cousin named Johnny, and he's a couple years older than me. But when The Shining came out, we used to go, "Here's Johnny." Of course, my cousin was kind of a nut, so kind of fit that role a little too perfectly, if you know what I mean. But don't get me wrong, he grew up to be a pretty mellow guy. So, but when we were kids, man, he was definitely the alpha male of any situation. And if he wasn't the alpha male, it's because you didn't know it yet. Oh, skip the piece here. All right, so we got the back piece. One of the back pieces going. It had Robin Williams in it. Oh, okay. I didn't see that one, Greg. I do like Robin Williams though quite a bit. And if you ever watched this thing on the making of Aladdin, they actually had a cut. So Robin Williams impromptued a lot of the jokes that are in Aladdin, and the directors really liked it and encouraged it. But in the end, the illustration staff, the animators, couldn't keep up with it, and so they ended up cutting out about a third of his jokes just because they couldn't keep up. But he was really talented, and Full Metal Jacket. Nick says, "Oh, I watched Full Metal Jacket. It's one of my favorite movies." I love that movie, and I have to admit, even though that drill sergeant is crude as can be, and especially when they first get there, I admit I found that very funny. I mean, he had an insult for everybody that was there, and he did not hold back. He was just like, I don't think you can get away with half the jokes he put in there today, but that's okay. It was still good. And now that I started thinking about Full Metal Jacket, I'm thinking of a lot of things he said, and I'm realizing there's not too much I can repeat on here on YouTube that would be family friendly, that wouldn't get me in trouble with YouTube. So I gotta, which is kind of funny because as a creator I couldn't say it in a live stream, but yet if you go onto YouTube and you look for that scene, you can find it unedited. So I don't know, but as a creator I can't say it. But you can watch it if you want on YouTube. And the original guy can say it. And yes, that movie gave me nightmares, John says. And Timbo Slice, hey Timbo, how you doing? Says, bro, I want the Statue of Liberty so badly. It is awesome. If you're in the U.S., check Target right now because, and it does vary by Target store because I have like 4 of them near me, and some of them the Statue of Liberty is not on sale, and some of them they are, but the ones that are not on sale in one store are on sale in another store, and it was like $20-$30 off. So yeah, if you want this version right here, it's about $20-$30 off at Target right now. And yeah, this one, honestly didn't know there's different versions. Yeah, so one of the other versions is a what do you call it? A brickhead. So it's only about this big, and it's kind of a comical. Well, I don't want to say comical, but it kind of is. version of it, and then they built a really, really large version of it. Oh, snap. What did I do here? Oh, okay, well, time to pay attention here a little more. Okay, there we go. But yeah, they built a really big version of it, I want to say in the 90s, and it was pretty tall, and it was made mostly of 2x3 sand green bricks and 2x4 and 2x3 sand green bricks. I don't have that version. I mean, now I'm wishing I got it, but back in the day when it was available, the funds weren't available, so. Okay. Okay, so we got a nice piece of the shell here. Will Smith asked the Williams family for permission to do the movie out of respect. Oh, Ernie, okay. They were not woke back then. Man, oh man, quite a bit of comments. Yeah, I can't keep up with them, but hey, it's great. Keep them coming, man. So next week, I'm not sure if it's going to be a video or a live stream, but I need to build the Parison restaurants in my city, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be a video, just so I can have a video for next week for my city. And then after that, I need to do the 50s Diner on the corner with a little bit of modifications to it. So city's going to be going pretty well here. It's going pretty well in my opinion, and yeah, I'm not sure on that. Okay. This is something else, guys. Just trying to keep my mind off eye surgery and procedures. Live stream. Yeah, well, we'll see, John. We'll see when that day comes. I've got plenty of other stuff I can do for live stream, so I love how they used a hairpiece for the flame. That is just, I don't know. That's just really ingenious of them. I mean, it looks like a torch to me. Okay. Yeah, but we love to see your city grow, and it is growing. It really is. Well, you know, see what kind of time I've got in the next week, and if I'm able to, great. And I'm not sure where this goes. Oh, right there. Oh, that's. I really like that. There we go. Now we got to do a little bit of the crown here. Yeah, another thing too about the original Statue of Liberty, the real one, is it was kind of like a big Lego. It was shipped in, I think it was 200 parts. Yeah, assembly was required on that Christmas gift. And I don't think the batteries were included either. Alright, I'll stop with the dumb jokes on that one. No, thanks, Jenny. She says Statue of Liberty is really coming along. It looks great. Is this the biggest statue they have? No. The original Statue of Liberty is way bigger than this one. I love that. That is so cool. I don't like the face. The face is a little too bland for me, but you know what? The rest of it looks good, so. And I don't know what part this. Oh, this must be the book that she holds. That must be it. Does anybody know what the inscription is on the book that Statue of Liberty holds? Okay, wait a minute. That's not making any sense. Okay. And then a lot of people didn't know that she's got a chain link that's broken at her feet. So, anyway. This is it. We are done with this thing. And I think it looks great. I mean, what more can be said? They got the pedestal perfect. The only thing I don't like is the face, because the face is too simple. But other than that, it looks absolutely freaking awesome. And so, love to watch your live streams, Nick says. Then that is the one I remember. Same here, Nick. Live streams are relaxing after being cursed at all day. I'm sorry, John. You've been cursed at all day. That's not what I'm laughing about. And Jenny says no. And Nick says, I have a little joke for you. What do you do when you're in Europe? Oh, I already know. European, yeah. Citizenship is cheap these days. Give me you're tired, you're poor, you're hungry, something like that. That was quick. They need Ellis Island. That looks awesome. Well, you see, John, if I build the city the size that I want and I get that pole barn, I'm going to have Ellis Island because I got to have this on there. So, but who knows? Only time will tell. I do appreciate everyone who's dropped by today. Please hit the like button and please subscribe if you haven't already. And be good to each other, everybody, and stay safe. And I'll do a review video on this soon. And I'll catch you guys on the next live stream.